Good morning, Sophie girl. Hey, good morning. I'm gonna have to go clean the caravan out some more. You gonna come in and be my mascot? No, you're getting groomed, aren't you?
Morning, everyone. We're back in the van. Excuse me. It's a nice, brisk morning here in good old Victoria. We're gonna get back on clearing out all the wood. As you saw on my last vlog post, there was a whole bunch of last night cleaning. I'll give you a quick look to show you the floor, how it looks. As you can see, because it was so dark in here and there's no light, I just had to use my phone light to try to sweep up, and again, I haven't done a great job, but we're getting there. And yeah, we'll get all this broken wood out of here today, and this paper and these bricks, and that shelf I'll clean and decide whether I want to put it back or not. But you know, oh, spider. Sorry, just a little spider web swinging at my face. This is Australia. But yeah, all this is looking good. Yeah. Now, if you hear any noises going on in the background, because there is a parkland near the house, you'll hear a lot of Australian birds and things going on in the background. Also, as you saw, the little puppy who lives here with me and my mum and dad, that's their dog Sophie. Sophie's getting groomed. If you hear any little squeals or something, that's her being groomed. She hates being brushed and groomed. So, sorry, but such is life. And yeah. But we're going to get this in order. Hopefully today. And then I've got to go out and do a couple of things. So we'll see how much we can get done. But I've, made sure to try to get out here early today. I don't even think it's 9 o'clock yet. Oh, it's just gone 9 o'clock, so let's see how we go. Again, thank you for watching. And Broken Golem, I saw your comment on the last video. You are right, refusing the nifs of Nurgle, excuse me, Nurgle is a crime. And as a final thing, I may open that fridge and take a look, because I may just have to get rid of it if it's got something in it, so it might just kill me from being in here with it. I also have to open up all these cupboards and clean inside of them too, because I don't know what's in them. I don't know what's living in them. But we'll see. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and everybody for commenting and stuff. Let's get on with day 2.
Once again, this van is full of surprises. This is my pop's drill. Whether, I don't know when he bought it. I should have actually looked at it here, but this, obviously, my brother, eldest brother, as I'm the youngest of 3 boys, he collects old tools, so we definitely want this. It's made in Australia. It doesn't say it. It's got serial numbers and everything on it. But he collects old tools, as a lot of these are unique for the fact they were built here in Australia, and they are collectible items to various people. And of course, yeah, as I said, this is my pop, so it's got even more sentimental value. I've never even heard of the company Lightburn, and made in Australia, as I said. Yeah, it doesn't have any sort of date or anything on it that I can sort of see, but I could be looking in the wrong place, or it could just be completely gone. And my other brother's an electrician, has obviously fixed the cord and made sure everything was all safe and hunky-dory. I'm not willing to plug it in and turn it on, but what a wonderful find. A nice little piece of memorabilia there from my pop. And yeah, good to find those things. Makes me feel good to send that to my brother and give it a new home somewhere will be appreciated. and not just sitting here in the cold and dust. Yeah. So here it is, a little mousey nest, as you can see. The Mises have been living in here. My dad actually put a one of those like mice and rat sonic disruptor thingies out near here, just in case of something like this, because he propagates seeds just beside this. So he wanted to keep. Sorry about the dogs. They're next door's dogs. The propagation of the seeds. He was worried about the mice, so he put one nearby, and as you can see, they were pretty damn close to where he does it. So it was a good idea, and luckily that means that hopefully they won't be in here, but I'll probably need to get one just to be on the safe side. I'll stick it in here. Yeah. Anywho, once more into the deep, once more into the breach, dear friends. Nice to see Scott left me his drawers. Sorry. Da floor. Ooh, race car. Huh. Sorry, Spider. You must have crashed. At least you got one last ride in, brother. Farewell, sir. Farewell. Yeah, so we had some more fun here as we go on here. As you can see, there's screws, put my fingers there in the camera, and little staples, nails, you name it, all just out everywhere along here. They all need to be taken out. And there's a bolt just here. There was a nail sticking up right here, pointy end up, and one here as well, and I've just ripped them out. I didn't film it because I didn't feel safe about walking around with nails sticking straight out at me in places where I would probably hurt myself right up on them. So, got the last of the wood to get out of here. Probably put all this wood. Oh, I've got a sneeze coming here. Maybe not. Alright, put all the wood over here. There it is. Yahtzee. Yeah, put all the wood here after I've backed it and cleaned it all up. And now we're going to clean up here too. Just yeah. And also got to vac everything and stuff. Got to bug bomb it too before I bring anything in. I might do that this afternoon when I pop out. But anyway, we're getting there. Found a good old thing. I reckon this was supposed to be mounted over there originally. One of these power switches is the main switch. It needs to be switched on before you can turn anything else on here. Yeah, I was going to deal with that too. Just saw this vent. It's been open. And it's been held open by a can of Pepsi. Seriously, is that it? Oh. That's a leaf. It looked like a lizard, but it's a leaf. Anyway, yeah. I'll leave that there. My brother definitely had a good time, I think, smashing this place up, because he was drinking while he was doing it, so he must have had some fun at least. So, you know. As again, anybody who's an Australian knows, as good old Ned Kelly said, such is life. And if you don't know who Ned Kelly is, Dankula, has done a video about him. Go watch it. Very interesting fellow, but he is a criminal. Remember that. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, an Australian icon, I must admit, but still a criminal. But then again, we're all descended from convicts, so... yeah. It made me actually think about calling this the Convict Caravan, but it might come off with a bit of negative connotations to anybody who's watching it and sees the title and like, can't really call it that. Always want to be safe on YouTube. Anyway, I shall continue. And for you, it'll only be just a quick flash till I come back again. See you in a bit. So I'm finally getting a look at all the full desolation here. The desolation of Scott. Barrel Rider. Anyway, so we've got to pull out or knock in all these staples, get them out. I don't want myself or my dad to pick up boxes or anything and cut ourselves on this shit. It's all tetanus, and someone take that off the wall, because that was meant to be the stopper for the original table, and it's broken anyway. Those handles I'll leave, of course. I don't know what they're for. They'll just make holes if I take them off. That ivy we've poisoned at the moment, so that'll all die off. But I was thinking about it, and I'm probably not going to put the desk up this end. This end, there's far less damage to the floor. There's far less, stuff. Plus, there's natural light. And again, if Dad wants a hand fixing up some of this trestle and stuff, can always do that and block it out or whatever he wants to do. But this was Mum's suggestion to use this area, and it's, even though it needs a vac and a mop and everything like that, it's a far better area to work with. I'll have to take that bit of wood off the wall too. That foam bit of bed head, I don't know. I might have to have a look underneath it and see what's behind it. If it's just plain wall, get rid of that stuff too. Even that, maybe that, no, that rail goes all the way along. But anyway, yeah, I've got to clean all the dust out from the windows and stuff too. Anyway, keep on trucking. Anyway, alright, back to the here. I tried to take some of these staples out of the wall, but they're little buggers. I'll probably have to come along and cut them or whatever, because otherwise I'm just going to make a smaller. See here, I made a bloody small hole in the wall. Oh, let's actually put you up the right way. Made a small hole here from trying to rip one out, and all these were just, it's not working out. But I've gotten all the bigger ones out at least, and those screws are really hard to rip out as well. Whether they're in the metal frame or not, I don't know, so I might just have to cut them. But I got all the big screws. I've been up here just a quick brush down, so I had to get out of here for a bit because of the dust, and I removed all the sticky uppy screws and stuff. While I was doing so, there's a name. Now, whether this is the person who was building it or the steel supplier or whatever it means, I don't know, but its name is Thur, or Thur, or Thor. Well, I'm going with Thur. So there we go. This barbarian of a caravan. Yeah. Barbarian caravan kind of fits my personality well, I guess. Anyway, good news. So we just worked it out. It's probably been about 15 years since somebody's actually done anything out here, or since my brother actually moved out. And I just tried to get this command strip off the wall, and half the wall came with it. So if that's not an ad for command strips, I don't know what is. Command strip. After 15 years, it even takes off the wall. Ow. Just hit my head. Yeah. I got this this big bit of excess wood that was here for the original couch that was here, or it was more of a seat than a couch. Sorry, Sophie's barking at someone. Yeah, and as I said, I'm gonna got all the big screws and stuff out. I'll have to get all these little staples out, and yeah. Sorry, video's a bit more boring today as there's not too much stuff, but that fridge, we are going to open it. Yeah. But for now, let's let's just keep going. Wish me luck with this one. I've got to clean out this vent. It's probably the only place that's got actual water damage from when the rain's been coming in here. But I'm probably going to get wooden detritus, as the scholars would say. Wish me luck. And let there be light. So we've got this open now, so at least that'll vent out some of the dust I've been cleaning. Yeah. It's not too bad. There's a little water damage. And because of that can there, it sadly will not seal, but the seals are probably gone anyway. I know you can get some of that tape from anywhere, really. Sometimes you can get it even at the supermarket. And, sorry, it's focusing on that. That little thing's broken, but the whole thing does close. And now I can at least keep the rain out of here. I don't think any rain really got in here because the floor isn't damaged or anything. I think because the van is slightly tilted to one side, all the rain would run off to there or run off the ends. So yeah, I also cleaned up here, the top of this, and where the sink used to be. I think there's a drawer here, and I've got to take off those, that little hinge there, and again, all these little bloody staples. They're going to be my bane. Yeah. Just keep on trucking, as I said. So, update. We've taken all the little staples and bolts and everything out of the wall, all the nails and everything. Of course, after I sweep, I'll do a check again. But I had to get some pliers out of my dad's shed. My Pop's ones, were not just cutting it. They couldn't grip. And it's probably because they're old as hell. I don't know how old they could be. He died in 1993, so I don't know. But I've got to take out more there and then work my way across here. And that should be all the loose little staples and things. I've already done the sink area, as you can see in the fridge. Which I think I might be able to get that out, but I will wait and see, because that might be something that might actually cost to get rid of. Because it could have gas or something in it that's got to be taken care of. One way or another, it's got to go eventually. But yeah. So after I get all these nails and stuff out, clean up all my floor mess, and then I can start opening up cupboards and things and wiping inside them. I don't know why he started bashing at the side of the wall, but he said he was going to knock the whole thing down, so I suppose he just went, stuff it, and just took a hatchet to it or whatever. But, you know, it was his right to do so. It was his property. As you can see, he did it there too, or whatever he used to hit it. I don't know. But, yeah, I gotta live with this, so yeah, everything's good so far. Gonna hurt tomorrow, though. So, I've been away for a bit. Pulled everything out across there, all the staples and everything. And we've done all here, and cut this flush. I kept that there in case it might be structurally integral to this cupboard, the cupboard department, I don't know. So yeah, I've just cut it flush. I'll give that a clean up and we'll get something to go over that, or whoops, whatever. Oh, don't go. Oh, I thought I was going to go the full length. Bugger. But yeah, these aren't that bad. There's a bit of like spider webs and things like that to be cleaned out, but these aren't that bad to be cleaned out. This one, It's been damaged. I'm going to have to pull out all the nails and stuff. Yeah. Oh well, we'll pull out that thing, the rail. I don't think that's going to be any good for anybody, and yeah, not too bad. Again, I'm getting that very accomplishment feeling, you know. Maybe one day I'll learn English. All in all, excuse me, dust. Not a bad day. Well, I got all this stuff cleaned up. That board was originally the one that was here. I was going to use as just a shelf or something, but as I said, the desk was probably going to go here now, or even, I don't know whether I have a small desk here, or at the moment I'm not sure. But this table that I've been working on, sorry, it's so dusty in here, actually slides back, and that's where the oven used to be. So this pops down, yeah, and that's where the oven used to be. But of course my brother didn't use it, so lock back. But anyway, this is it. It's all looking hunky-dory. Well, as I said, the wood is probably going to live over here for my dad, and then some of the other boxes and stuff that I've got will have to come up here and just live here. But next time I get in here, whether it's tomorrow or another day, I'm not sure yet, but I definitely need to get in here with some mop and wipes and everything, and just dust and vacuum up any of the insides of all these cupboards and stuff, because they're all bloody filthy before I put anything inside it. Give this a damn good clean. Again, maybe cut a bit of wood for here, and I've got a whole bunch of mats and things I can put on top of it. So yeah, everything's looking good. So yeah, cheers. Yeah, you didn't. I remembered the Brucey bonus. I don't know which way this opens. Oh, it's this way. Let's have a look. I haven't opened this. I really haven't. Ooh. Something crawls out. Ooh, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, that's mold. That stinks. Oh. There you go. Oh. I may reconsider about getting rid of that. It may have to leave. Be a nice place for a nice set of drawers or something. Oh, geez, that still smells. Okay. Thanks very much, everyone. Cheers.